What's up, Buttercups? So my name is Caitlin Donald. I am the Education Fellow at the Dubuque Museum of Art. Today's topic is going to be art therapy. I know I said it was miniatures, but I got called into work this weekend, which is awesome, but it also means that I didn't really have a lot of time to make a really nice, fancy, artsy video. But I did want to talk about art therapy, just because I think this is a really good time for people to kind of use some of the techniques. And I want to say up front that I am not a licensed art therapist. You can go online and see if there are any in your community. It does help a lot. But these are just the different things that I have found help me, that I found online. Also, I don't know, so I've been trying to find the artist. If anyone knows who this artist is, you should comment below, because I've been trying to find this artist because it's a perfect representation of how art can really help your mental state and help your well-being. But the first one I want to talk about, let's talk about kind of some things that art therapy can help with. It can improve brain function. It can improve emotional resilience. It really helps with self-awareness. I have really bad anxiety, and so it helps me kind of work through my anxiety or my really anxious periods. But this is one. So this is simple. You just draw a heart, and then in that heart, you just draw really good things. Things that you like or things that you love. Things that you want, things that are important to you. And then when you feel sad, you can kind of look at this as a reference and either do some of these things or think about memories that are really nice, really positive emotions and really positive things. And then this one I also really like. So one thing about, this is a poster you can actually buy, but I would rather you guys draw your own. So there are things we can control and things we can't control. And sometimes I know I have a lot of trouble worrying about the things I can't control. And this helps me realize that I can't control that. It's not my thing. I have no ability to affect the outcome of that thing. But the thing in this wheel, the things in here I can control. I can control my reaction. I can control how much I care about what I'm doing. I can control my attitude, things like that. And so what I would want you guys to do, or what I think would be really healthy and really nice, is make your own wheel. Make your own wheel about your own life and write all about outside things that you can't control. And you can this is a very basic one, right? What other people say, the weather, what other people do. So this is a very generalized one. But I totally encourage you guys to get very specific. Get very, very specific in your own life. And then that way your brain can kind of make those connections better. And you can decorate it, and you can color code it. And if you want, you can even draw the different things around it. You can add googly eyes. You can do whatever you want, whatever makes you feel good. Another one that I really, really like is this. So this is a wheel of coping skills. And you can see this one is made out of a paper plate, but you can make it out of paper. You can make it out of anything, really, cardboard. And it consists of a big wheel and then a wedge cut out and then a smaller wheel attached to it. So what you're going to do is, you can use a paper plate. I like paper. Cardstock is really good. So you're going to cut 2 circles. And then you're going to cut a wedge. Sorry. I always forget that I have to be in the middle. So, see how I have that? It's not a very good wedge. Let me see if I can make a better wedge. Make it a little bit more triangle-ish. That's better. And then So this top one is going to be this top one is going to be just your wheel of coping skills. So this is what you're going to call it. And you can decorate it however you want. But I do want you to say coping skills on the top one. And then the bottom one is actually where you'll write down your different coping skills. So my coping skills, and then you're gonna decorate it and put some flowers, some hearts, whatever you want. So my coping skills. And then, like I said, the bottom one, what we're gonna do is we're gonna trace our wedge. See how we trace that? And then we're gonna turn it so that this edge meets this line, and we're going to trace this edge, and then we're going to turn it. This edge meets this line, and then we're going to trace it. And you're just going to keep doing that all around. And then what I want you guys to do is, sorry, I got to get all my stuff out of the way. Write down things that make you happy. Things that you can do when you're stressed out that de-stress you. So, let's see. Take 5 deep breaths. And then I want you to kind of draw a little icon or something that represents that idea. So take 5 deep breaths. So I'm just going to draw some air. 5 deep breaths. And then another thing I really like to do when I'm stressed out is hang out with my pets. And then I have a lot of mice and rodents, so I'm gonna draw a little rodent. And then what else? I really like going outside, so go on a hike. And I got a little grass. Boop, 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 boop. And I want you to come up with things that fill this entire wheel. And I want you to put a lot of work into it because this is all about you, right? This is all about how you deal with things that make you sad or make you stressed out or make you anxious. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your wheel, right? You got your bottom one, you got your top one, and put on top. And then you're going to get what's called a brad fastener. And a brad fastener, let's see if I can kind of focus in on the brad fastener. It's a metal object. You can get them at like anywhere, pretty much at craft stores or at Staples. You probably have some. But you'll see it's a metal, and then it has 2 little metal kind of outshootings. So like 2 little metal prongs that come out. And what you're going to do is you're going to take your wheel and you're going to poke this right in the middle. So poke it right in the middle. And then turn it over. And you see those 2 sides, those 2 prongs? You're going to separate them. Just like that. Now, your wheel turns. So say I'm really stressed out and I want to go on a hike, but I can't go on a hike. What else can I do to help with my stress, to help with my negative emotions? And you can kind of go through, well, I can hang out with my pets, or I can watch a movie, or I can always take 5 deep breaths, right? So this is a really nice way for you to take your anxiety and your negative emotions and filter them all into an art piece. And then this is a nice reference for when you're sad or lonely in the future. You can look at this. And I probably would hang it up on your refrigerator or someplace where you know where it is so you never lose it. And you can decorate it however you want. Like I said, I want it to be very personal to you guys. There it is. It's focusing. All right. And that, like I said, it's a very, very short video, but I think that these are really quick techniques that have helped me in the past with my anxiety and my stress. And I think right now, especially with everyone being forced to kind of be at home and you don't really get to see people, and it gets lonely and it gets kind of negative. And this is a way for your brain to not have to remember your coping skills because you wrote it down, right? You made your art piece out of it. Another one that I also really, really like, really quick, because I forgot about it till just now. But, so what I want you guys to do is write down something that you don't like. Write down something negative. So I get really sad sometimes because I have really bad skin. And so I get really self-conscious. So bad skin. So that's my self-conscious thoughts and my negative emotions. And then I want you guys to turn those negative emotions into something positive. So what can we do? We could turn this into a flower, right? Ooh, or a butterfly. I'm gonna turn it into a butterfly. I like butterflies. I'll turn it into a little butterfly. And then this kind of looks like the Eiffel Tower, but I want you guys to turn everything into something else that is a positive thing. Something that will help kind of transform those negative emotions into positive emotions. Let's see. What can the D be? So you kind of get the idea, right? I'll turn you into leaves. Really into flowers apparently today. I'm going to turn you into another butterfly. I saw a bunch of caterpillars the other day and it was really cool. So I want you just to turn your things, write down your negative emotions, and then just slowly but surely doodle on it and turn those negative emotions into really positive images. Images of things you like, images of things you think are pretty. And that is a really good way to force your brain to accept what's going on, but also it forces it to think in a positive way, which is a really important thing right now. Okay. Have a good day, guys. I will see you, I think on Thursday, or I guess I won't see you because that's not how YouTube TV works. But I will talk to you guys on Thursday. Enjoy the nice sun that we have, if we have any, and then I will see you later, I guess. Comment if you make anything. I would love to see it. And then if you have any ideas or you want to know anything or you have any questions, also you can comment or write us a message. Peace out.